Got her. Started cutting around 2. We had little patches here and there, so we've been moving, taking the headers off, putting the headers on. It's kind of been a mess, but we're getting through it. We don't have a lot left. We have this one field left. Traden's been cutting on. I just finished off one of the patches that I was cutting on. I did have some trouble with my guards. I broke 2 guards and fixed them temporary in the field, so I finished that patch, and then brought it over to the side. Me and Dad got some washers underneath to hold them up. The square things broke. They're kind of thin and not made phenomenally, so that's kind of not ideal, but we got that working. All right, we'll start cutting.
Well, we're cutting. We just got off of all the small patches and we're cutting bigger fields now. They're nice and flat. It's pretty good deal. I'm back in the grain cart. As you can see, you probably can't hear me because I forgot that you can't ever hear me in this, but we got food. Mom brought us out food, so we're gonna stop for just a little bit, talk to her, and eat. So it's 7 o'clock. We started about 2 o'clock today because we had a small sprinkle on us this morning, and yeah, so we had some clutch thing on the header go out on Jackson's combine, but we got that fixed whenever we were waiting for wheat to dry a little bit, so it was no big deal. Just had to spend some money on some parts, but when are you not? I don't have to drive the truck right now because Wayne is here for now. He's helping us out while we're low on help. I guess I don't know if we're low on help. We're just shuffling guys around until we find someone to help us. So, and it looks like Jackson might have something wrong with his header because he just raised his reel all the way up, but we'll figure it out.
We're out here fixing sections of guards this morning. Got a whole bunch changed there. It's had to take a lot off. Had some guards we did fix too. Got some more down there. And then we got Traden work on his header on the other side. So just a little morning maintenance, getting this stuff put back together. Currently right now we just moved fields. We started this morning at the field that we ended last night at. My camera died, so I wasn't able to record anything. Got Luke in the green cart and Traden over here. Traden's about full. I was about that full when I came around, so we'll have a good load for the semi. We got this field, another field, and then a smaller field that we have for this farmer that I'm not sure we have next. We have a chance of rain coming up tonight, like later tonight. It's Friday, and then there's a really good chance of storms and stuff on Saturday. So, like always, we're trying to beat the rain and get as much cut before the rain comes.
It's 3 o'clock, and it's kind of looked like it's gonna rain all afternoon. I don't know. It's just been cloudy and weird. And then I saw that it was supposed to rain at 3, but it's 3 o'clock right now. It hasn't rained yet. Not saying it won't in the next like 15 minutes, but hopefully it misses us and we get to keep on cutting. We moved to another field here. This one had a little bit more hail damage than the last ones, but the big ditch, didn't see it. It's going a little too fast, you know. On my tire right there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's something leaking. We're still running it. It's not leaking very much, but if it rains or something, we'll probably take a look at it. We'll eventually probably take a look at it, but it'd be sooner if it rained. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Look at that cloud out there. We're really hoping that doesn't come towards us, but how it's looking right now and how the wind just changed, there's a possibility, but we will see.
We just got sprinkled on here, which is not good because our wheat was like 12 something anyways, and it's like 70 degrees out. So right now we are calling it for now. We're gonna wait and see what happens. Looks like we might get hit with some rain. There's some pretty gnarly weather over in that direction. That's to the north of us, and that's to the east of us. They're definitely getting smoked to the east of us right now, and probably getting some to the north of us. I got don't know if you can see the raindrops on my window, but that's kind of what's going on right now. Just slowly coming down. Probably could cut for a little bit longer, but we've been put in some bad situations because we thought we could cut a little longer, or we just thought we were gonna get some sprinkles. So we're not gonna do that this time. We've also had times where we stopped a little bit early and then we're able to keep going, so maybe we'll get to keep going, but who knows. All right, I'm gonna park my combine, so.
Connection and healing for kids and teens who've faced cancer. This Camp Hope message also made possible by Magna Drive, Mayo Money Man.
Well, as you can see, no grain car behind me. We got front end leaking up here, so we're taking it into town. In town here, they rebuilt it all last year, like exactly 1 year, so we're taking it back in and we're gonna see what the problem is. It was that same side and everything, so it rained last night. The field's a little wet. It's not as wet as we thought it would be, but we won't be cutting for a little bit, so we figured if they could at least take a look at it and see what they need to order or need to do, and then go from there. It's pretty cloudy out this morning, so I'm not sure what our day looks like, but we're gonna try and cut some wheat.
Currently taking the combines down the road with the header. And we have this bridge up here that is like 40 inches tall, and our headers go 44 inches tall. So I guess we'll see if we can make it across here. I'm gonna put the camera down and let you know after, but I'm gonna try it out. Oh yeah, looky there. Both sides made her across. That was a little bit sketchy, but we got her, so. We got the other combine to go across. I love keeping the headers on when we're going down the road because then we don't have to take them off, put them on, but it can get quite sketchy, especially if there's a lot of commotion going on the road, but we're kind of on some back roads right now, so it's not as bad. Sorry if I'm yelling, it's kind of loud in here going down the road, but yeah, so we made it across that bridge. We were worried about it, but we did do a precautionary measure, and we did measure to make sure that we'd be able to fit. Now, if you do measurements, and sometimes you don't know, like you can't predict the lead up to it, and if you can get your headers high enough when you're on an incline, or if the bridge has some weird abnormal spot in it, or just anything like that. So it was good to make it, and now we got to go cut some more wheat. We got some rain coming here at 9 o'clock. It's currently 5:36, so once again we're trying to beat the rain. Is that a bird? What the hell? I got a bird that flew my header. All right, I'm gonna put this down and figure out how we're gonna make it.
Well, it's 6:15. We took about 7 samples today because we have some really bad storms moving in, and we were going to cut as much wheat as we can today. This is the last field for one farmer, and then we have just a single field for another, and we don't really have any other acres here in central Kansas, so we're trying to get those done before the storm happens, and maybe we can pick up some more after the storm, or we might have to move on to our next stop. We'll just have to see. There's some wicked storms brewing up everywhere. Where we used to cut in northwest Kansas, they had I don't know if there's a tornado that's touched down, but they had a tornado warning, So yeah, we're just trying to get as much done as we can today and see what happens. At 9 o'clock, there's a 100% chance of rain, so it'd be nice to be done before then, but if we're not, well, then we're not. But yeah. They cut it in half here. It's like diagonally. It's kind of cool. Up here around, we moved to, it's kind of a different, I think it might be a different, no, I don't think, no, it's not a different county. It's a different town. It's a different elevator. And so far when we've been cutting up here, it's been pretty awesome. It's been pretty flat. The elevator's pretty good, so we've really enjoyed being up here, other than the rain can't stay away, but I have a feeling we're going to be finding that everywhere, the way it is. Also, we got my Uncle Scott's riding with Jackson right now. My grandpa's over, I don't know, maybe they moved. Oh, no, there they are. My grandpa and mom are over there. They came out they actually been waiting for wheat to dry also all day because they wanted to watch the combines. So my grandpa farmed his whole life, and so he really enjoys watching watching harvest. So, I mean, it's been a good day other than the fact that we haven't been able to cut, and we're really hoping that the moisture that Dad just took in, or the truck that Dad just took in, is good enough moisture. He said he'd take anything below 14, so we're gonna hope and pray it's below 14. We are probably gonna fit the rest of this on the next truck. So we got 6 new tires on our semi trailer, our grain trailer, so that's in town. We're just running the tandems right now, which I think we can because we're not that far away from the elevator, so it helps us get back and forth easier. But yeah, that's what's going on for today, whatever day it is.
We are still cutting here. It's almost 8 o'clock. Bad weather's coming at 9 o'clock. We have this here between, I got this to the other combine over there, and it's probably a, I don't know, half mile long maybe. No, not even, probably like a little over a quarter of a mile long. No, that's longer than that. I don't know, somewhere in between a quarter mile and a half mile long. It was a half mile long field, but there's like a little draw in it out there. So we're trying to get her all cut here before 9 o'clock, I think. It went down, the chance of rain, from 100 to 95. So hopefully we can get her done before the rain comes at 10 o'clock. It's looking pretty gnarly. I got one of my friends' families lives in Grinnell, Kansas, and I got some videos from Grinnell that it was downpouring there, and they're up I-70 away. So hopefully it doesn't get us
13.3 moisture.
I guess, and we're battling moisture as is because it rained last night. 13.3 right on the line, baby. Perfect. So that's good. But yeah, so they were getting some rain in Grinnell. That's along I-70. It's a ways, but I think it started raining on them. So, and with the moisture being 13.3, we can't afford any rain on this, especially because it's supposed to rain a lot tonight, tomorrow, and then next week's not looking favorable. We also have our other job lined up in Colorado. We haven't got the call yet that it's ready, but we've been told that we got about a week or 10 days before it's probably ready. And that was probably a couple days ago now that I think about it. So we got that job coming up too, so we don't want to get stuck here if we can keep from it, but we also want to keep our customers happy and get the wheat cut for them and not cause them any extra dockage for moisture or anything like that. So we're walking a fine line right now with a 13.3. They start docking at 13.5, so we've been walking a fine line here, but just trying to get the wheat cut for the farmers so they don't have to worry about it anymore before the rain. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. As of right now, this is the last little bit we have in Kansas. We're getting her done. And I overestimated how much wheat we have left. I don't know, it was 750 or 755 when I said that we had like 20 acres left. I was completely wrong, but it's now 810, so I was completely overestimated how much wheat we had.
What do you think?
Well, as of right now, we're done in central Kansas. We finished up the field. It's gonna rain here probably in less than an hour, so we got her done, and we're gonna try and get the trucks and pickups back into town before it gets too ridiculous. We're just gonna leave the equipment here because we do not have enough daylight or time to do anything. So hopefully we get some more acres somewhere, but we're happy with the acres that we got here. So can't really complain too much because a lot of people have not been able to cut wheat. So we'll see what the future is, but hopefully the storm doesn't get too ridiculous tonight. But it looks like it's gonna just tear the world upside down. So who knows? But yeah.
You really wanted to? Recording? I just talked to the camera for a little bit, not a recording. It's not.
The song is playing right now. Would be an absolute electric TikTok song.
So
Up here around, we moved to, it's kind of a different, I think it might be a different, no, I don't think, no, it's not different county. It's a different town, it's a different elevator, tornado warning, or yeah, whichever one's worse, between warning and watch. You'd think I'd know that since I watch the weather all the time, but I don't. I think it's warning. Yeah, warning. If anything happens, if tornado starts dropping down, I'll try to take a video. But yeah, we'll see.
9 o'clock, I think. It went down, the chance of rain, from 100 to 95. So hopefully